Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Cheyenne Sharp, and today is Wednesday, June 5th. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information on a restoration project at Ave Maria Grotto, an exciting move for United Way, and a planned water outage by the city of Cullman. All this plus sports, weather, and more. But for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. The City of Cullman Water Department will have a planned water outage today, June 5th, in Good Hope on Beach Grove Road and Doss Road. The planned outage will begin at 8 a.m. and continue until completion. Next up, the Cullman City Council on Monday night, June 3rd, appointed both a new fire chief and a deputy chief of administration. Darren Peoples was appointed as the Cullman City Fire Chief, and Stinson Ellenberg was appointed to the role of deputy chief of administration of Cullman Fire and Rescue. In other news, the monks and staff of St. Bernard Abbey and Ave Maria Grotto on Monday, June 3rd, announced a major restoration project on the grounds of the grotto. This effort will help restore and preserve 125-plus structures in the park. The grotto, located on the campus of St. Bernard Abbey in Cullman, was built by Brother Joseph Zodel, one of the first monks who came to Alabama in the late 19th century to establish a Benedictine monastery in Cullman. Today, the current park, which was opened in 1934, is visited by over 40,000 people each year. Over the decades, these structures, some of which are over 120 years old, have been structurally and artistically degraded due to weather, vegetation, and other issues that affect an outdoor attraction. The preservation work at the grotto will be a 2-year project that will touch every structure on the property. The grotto will remain open during all phases of work. And finally, United Way of Cullman County Executive Director Stephanie Childers at the organization's annual meeting on Thursday, May 30th at Loft 212 shared that United Way of Cullman County is on the move. United Way of Cullman County is currently housed at the historic train depot on Arnold Street and has been at that location for many years. Beginning August 1st, it will move to a new home near the Art Park on Austin Avenue to a new location that has been secured with the help of local officials, Cullman City Mayor Woody Jacobs, Cullman Parks, Recreation and Sports Tourism Executive Director Nathan Anderson, and Cullman Economic Development Agency Director Dale Greer worked hand in hand with Childers to secure the perfect location. Childers said, "We have had the incredible opportunity to work with the City of Cullman to find a new home for our United Way. We are extremely grateful to them for their support and our help with our move." Now that we have top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports.
Discover what's buzzing in Cullman with Community Matters, where every story pops off the page with local flair. It's the magazine that's got the inside track on what's now, what's new, and who's who. Get the lowdown on top eats and 411 on recipes that'll turn up your summer cooking game. Relive our local team's triumphs on the sports fields and pencil in summer's hottest events for fun the whole family will love. Get your copy of Community Matters at the Cullman Tribune, any of the local businesses on screen, or scan the QR code.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. In today's sports segment, let's check on a pair of Wallace State Lions that received postseason recognitions this week. Wallace State's Laura Lee Wheeler is just one of 38 players named to this year's National Junior College Athletic Association Division I All-American Team by the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association. She and Wallace State pitcher Katie Simon have also been named to the NFCA's NJCAA Division I South Region team. Wheeler, a sophomore from Sulligent, earned a spot on the Division I All-American second team as well as a first-team spot on the South Region team. Wheeler scored 58 runs and had 61 hits in 50 games for the Lions this season. She doubled 22 times, hit 17 home runs, and posted 59 RBIs. Her batting average for the year was .389 with a slugging percentage of .892. Simon, a sophomore from Athens, landed on the NFCA's South Region second team. Simon finished with an 11-5 record this season and was named MVP of the NJCAA Region 22 tournament after helping lead the Lions to a championship. She struck out 108 batters this season and finished with an ERA of 3.34. The awards came at the end of a successful season for the Lions, who finished 10th in the nation after making their 16th appearance at the NJCAA DI Softball World Series. The Lions finished the season 36-14 overall. Wallace State interim head coach Lauren Stewart said she was extremely proud of these players and her entire team. She said it was an honor to have led the Lions throughout this spring season. The team of 16 players faced multiple challenges and performed exceptionally well to achieve the college's 16th ACCC title and a top 10 finish. I could not be more proud of the fight they showed until the very last out. Team 43 has earned every bit of the success we've had this year, and I am thankful to have been part of it. The Lions advanced to the third round of the play in the World Series after defeating Salt Lake Community College, setting up their battle against last year's runner-up, Northwest Florida State. The Lions lost that game 11-3 before suffering their final loss of the tournament against Florida Southwestern State 7-1. Congratulations to the Lions on an outstanding season. That covers sports for today, but let's make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back after this message. Hello and welcome back to Cullman Today. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Local nonprofit Render Aid Alabama is on a mission to normalize compassion for humanity in the Cullman County area. One of the ways the organization hopes to achieve that goal is through its Elder Abuse Awareness Day event. On June 15th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., Cullman seniors are invited to attend and learn about the numerous resources the organization has available. They'll also hear from local and state officials on how to maximize life's pleasures during the golden years, while staying aware of and preventing elder abuse in their household, care center, facility, or neighborhood. In addition to the many resource vendors, door prizes will be given throughout the event, and the Life South Bloodmobile will be on site as well. Candy Cummings, event organizer and president of Render Aid Alabama, shared, "Our hope is to give as many people as possible the ability to prevent elder abuse and give them resources to live their lives to the fullest. We want to remind them they are loved and we care." Whether eaten by themselves in a pie, smoothie, or salad, blueberries bring a certain freshness and joy to the summer. Not only do they brighten your plate, but they also come with a bonus of natural antioxidants and vitamins. Enjoying U-Pick season is the perfect way to make memories, support local growers, and know you are getting the freshest produce around. Bagwell Blueberry Farm, located at 228 County Road 721, is preparing for the masses to arrive to pick their very good berries. Bagwell Blueberry Farm's opening day for blueberries is June 17th. The farm's hours are Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., offering U-Pick on Friday and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Berry season usually lasts until mid-July. They accept cash, senior vouchers, and all types of credit cards. Call for more information on how to pick delicious berries at 256-339-4342. At its monthly meeting on Monday, June 3rd, Parkside Principal Caleb Elrod addressed the Baileyton Town Council and community to express his appreciation for their role in the school achieving the Class Banner School Award. Elrod noted that Parkside School was selected for this award out of 240 applicants, and the program that helped seal the deal was heavily based on community involvement. Elrod stated, "I know that if I ever needed something that you guys are just a call away and always make it happen." While the award has Parkside's name on it, it really belongs to the town of Baileyton and the citizens and the community members. Listen up, fishermen. Cullman and Lewis Smith Lake will hold a Bassmaster Elite Tournament June 27th through the 30th. 100 of the top anglers in the world will launch from Smith Lake Park on the first 2 days, and the field will cut to the top 50 for day 3. For day 4, only the top 10 will fish for the first prize of $100,000. There will be an expo on Saturday and Sunday featuring boat, engine, and fishing tackle sponsors with food and other vendors as well, with lots of fun for the kids. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. We'll be right back after this message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Alvy Sonny Powell. Funeral service for Alvy Sonny Powell, age 82 of Scottsboro, is Friday, June 7th at 2 p.m. at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel with Reverend Steve Rogers and Brother Larry Brown officiating. Visitation will be held Thursday, June 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the funeral home. Mr. Powell will lie in state on Friday from noon until 2 p.m. and interment will be held at Mount Zion Cemetery in Vinemont. Cullman Funeral Home is honored to serve the family. Judy F. Hutchinson. Judy F. Hutchinson, age 78 of Hanceville, passed from this life on Monday, June 3rd. A celebration of life for her will be announced at a later date. Cullman Funeral Home is honored to serve the family. Douglas Sonny Wade Young Sr. Funeral services for Douglas Sonny Wade Young Sr. will be 3 p.m. Friday, June 7th at Hanceville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow the service at Hopewell Cemetery. Visitation will be prior to the service from 1 to 3 p.m. at Hanceville Funeral Home. Sonny will be deeply missed by all who knew him. His kind heart, generosity, and exceptional skills will never be forgotten. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all of their friends and families. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today, there's a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 3 p.m. It'll be partly sunny with a high near 86. There will be a south-southwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely before 10 p.m., and then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m., and then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. It'll be mostly cloudy with a low of around 76, and there will be a southwest wind of around 5 miles per hour, calming in the evening. The chance of precipitation is 70%. New rainfall amounts are expected to be less than 1/10 of an inch, with higher amounts possible during thunderstorms. On Thursday, there will be a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 1 p.m. It'll be mostly sunny with a high near 86. There will be a calm wind becoming west or northwest around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Thursday night will be clear with a low of around 64 and a calm wind. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Cheyenne Sharp with Cullman Today, wishing you a wonderful Wednesday, Cullman.